mechanic can be a panic with just a good-looking pan.
And any shop girl can be a top girl if she pleases the tired businessman.
Hooray for Hollywood!
Hello, Hollywood! And welcome to the last Walk of Fame ceremony of 2016. A special shout out and welcome to those of our fans who are watching the live stream offered by our media partner Variety. I'm Laron Gubler, President and CEO of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, which is presenting today's program. Today we are honoring one of Hollywood's most diverse leading men. Today we honor, with the 2,596th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Ryan Reynolds. Now let me tell you a little bit about our honoree, and our fans out there, cheer for anything you want to. Ryan Reynolds is a native of Vancouver, British Columbia. He began his acting career at the age of 13 after doing improv at his school. Now, the drama teachers at the school were asked to send 4 of their best drama students to attend a cattle call for the show 15 on Nickelodeon. Ryan was not selected. However, he did not take no for an answer, and he went anyway. He auditioned for 3 days in a row until he was the last man standing. He was paid a per diem of $200 a day, but still kept his paper out for another 2 years. Good thing for us. You can cheer for that, for everyone who's ever been a paper boy, right? Ryan is the star of the 20th Century Fox record-breaking film Deadpool. The movie opened this past February and shattered expectations, opening to $152 million over the 4-day President's Day weekend. And that made it the biggest February opening in box office history, as well as the biggest R-rated opening of all time. The superhero juggernaut also replaced The Matrix Reloaded as the highest-grossing R-rated film in history with more than $750 million globally. How about that? Ryan, who also produced the film, will begin shooting Deadpool 2 next year. All right. All of you Deadpool fans. Ryan was selected this past Sunday as the Entertainer of the Year and Best Comedy Actor by the Critics' Choice Awards. And he was also nominated as Best Actor for the Golden Globes, airing on January the 8th. Ryan's body of work is extremely diverse. In 2015, he starred in a variety of feature roles, including Mississippi Grind, Woman in Gold, The Voices, Selfless, and Just Friends. All right. Ryan also voiced 2 DreamWorks animation films in 2013. Turbo, in which he voiced a snail named Turbo, as well as the voice of Guy in DreamWorks Animation's The Croods. See, we have a few Croods fans out there. In 2009, Ryan served as Disney's romantic comedy lead in The Proposal. And he played opposite Walk of Famer Sandra Bullock. And in fact, Ryan, her star is just a little ways to the east from here, further east here in front of Hollywood and Highland. The film opened at number 1 at the box office and grossed $315 million worldwide. Now, Ryan recently completed production on 2 films, Life and The Hitman's Bodyguard, both of which will be released next year. His other film credits include Just Friends, The Change-Up, Green Lantern, Paperman, Definitely Maybe, Van Wilder, and many others. Darkfire, which is Ryan's TV production company, recently sold its first 2 projects to 20th Century Fox TV, the live-action comedy Guidance and the animated comedy And Then There Was Gordon. Ryan will executive produce both productions. Now, in addition to his numerous leading roles, Ryan also serves on the board of directors for the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. And in 2007, Ryan ran the New York City Marathon in honor of his father, who long suffered from the ravages of Parkinson's disease. His marathon run at that time raised over $100,000 for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. And on that very positive note, please help me welcome to the stage our honoree, Ryan Reynolds. So just stand right over here. Now, I know you all want to hear from Ryan, but before you hear from Ryan, we have a few guest speakers who have asked to say a few words about him. Our first speakers are the writer-producers who wrote and executive produced Deadpool. Their first feature collaboration was Zombieland. And that film received critical acclaim and became one of the highest-grossing zombie movies of all time, generating more than $100 million. More recently, the 2 wrote Paramount Pictures' G.I. Joe Retaliation, which grossed nearly $400 million worldwide. They currently have several projects in development, including Cowboy Ninja Vikings, starring Chris Pratt. Please welcome Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick to the stage.
Thank you, guys. I'm Rhett. That's Paul.
Hello.
There are 2 kinds of man worth becoming. One is a great man. The other is a good man. A great man achieves tremendous things and is remembered for them thanks to public events like today's. A good man may achieve nothing grand, but he makes the world a better place by the little things he does for the people around him, kindnesses and generosities when there's no public there to see.
Make no mistake, Ryan Reynolds is here today because of his greatness. Ryan is a great entertainer. The word genius gets thrown around this town all too often. In fact, a Hollywood type once came over and called the upper deck of my home genius. Point being, it's a devalued word, but we can restore some of its value here today by saying Ryan Reynolds is genius. Upper deck genius. Full stop.
We have a thought experiment we like to run. Take a star, any star, then picture rewinding time to the beginning of that star's career and starting it up again. Only this time, reshuffle the deck a little. Same young actor, but slightly different circumstances. Different auditions, different contacts, maybe a little more luck, maybe a little less.
Last, rewind that same life 99 more times. The question is this: how many of those times out of 100 would that same young actor's career progress all the way here to where we're standing today, superstardom, recognized in such an illustrious way? In the case of Ryan Reynolds, we believe the answer is 100 out of 100 times.
Every bad break in Hollywood could not have denied this man, this spot, on this street. He is a creative force of nature, famously a brilliant actor, drama, comedy, improvisation, physicality, emotion, truth. Less well known, a brilliant writer, creative, funny, terrific at plot, structure, character, everything it takes to tell a tale.
His instincts run to every detail on a movie. Deadpool's blue Crocs, Deadpool's taste in music, wham! Deadpool's stuffed unicorn, complete with the assless chaps. We like to joke, Ryan not only makes everyone else on a movie look better at their job, he is oftentimes better at their job than they are. That includes us. Ryan actually wrote this speech.
But here's a dirty little secret. This town, Hollywood, is full of people who spend so much time trying to be great, they forget to be good. What we love most about Ryan is that he's not just a great man, he's also a good man. and the first has never, ever come at the cost of the second.
We have a Google alert, keyword Ryan Reynolds. Google emails us every time an article about Ryan is written. That's not weird, is it? A recent article described Ryan as incredibly likable. Not lickable, likable. Though that's surely been written about him too. We actually bristled at the word likable because there's an inactive quality to it. People either like you or they don't, and there's not much you can do about it.
We would suggest a better word for Ryan. Kind. Simply incredibly kind. Kind doesn't describe Ryan, it defines him. His life is built on solid foundations of love, family, friendship, thoughtfulness. We shot Deadpool in Vancouver, Ryan's hometown. One day, a teen girl visited set. She was battling cancer, and her one wish was to meet Deadpool. On the spot, Ryan did that wish one better. He broke off a camera and crew and shot a scene where Deadpool rescues the girl's cat from a tree. There was no press in attendance, no public, just one human connecting with another. Not a great man, a good man.
Ryan, we are extraordinarily honored to be speaking on your behalf today here in front of your beautiful family, friends, and fans. They say diamonds are forever. Well, our good friend, so is cement. Unless, of course, you run for president and someone attacks your star with a sledgehammer. But you can't because you're Canadian, and they never would, well, because you're Canadian. And the greatest, goodest guy we know. Congratulations on this momentous day. We love you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, another big hand for Ryan Reynolds.
All right. We may have to change the Constitution for you on that. All right. Thank you, Red and Paul. Our next speaker stars in the CBS comedy Mom. She has executive produced and starred in the feature films The House Bunny and What's Your Number? She recently starred as the female lead in The Dictator. She also co-starred in the Oscar-nominated film Lost in Translation. The critically acclaimed box office hit earned her rave reviews, and other films she's been in include Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 1 and 2, I Give It a Year, A Brokeback Mountain, Take Me Home Tonight, Mama's Boy, Waiting, Scary Movie Franchise 1 to 4, and Just Friends with our honoree. Please welcome Anna Faris to the stage.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy to go second. Thanks, guys. And I also want to show you, my printer broke this morning, so this is a glimpse of my notes. Don't read them. I don't know if I will be able to. But hello, everyone. Hi, I am beyond honored today to be here to speak on behalf of one of my most favorite people on the planet, my dear friend Ryan Reynolds. Also, I love attention, so it also makes me very happy to be here. I guess I'm known for comedy. I truly have no idea why. I still don't know how I continue to make an ass out of myself. I'm sorry for saying ass. I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, I'm going to refrain from doing my hilarious stand-up routine today and speak candidly about what I love and adore about Ryan and why he is so deserving of this honor. I'm not going to even tell the story of how I accidentally flicked his balls during a scene in Just Friends. I'm very sorry about that still. But Blake, if you're ever mad, there's a good way to get back at him, I discovered. I first met Ryan in 2005 when we shot the critically acclaimed Waiting. Yes. And then I had the great pleasure a couple of years later of torturing him again in Just Friends. I have to tell you that acting with Ryan is like playing an incredibly intense game of ping pong. When he locks eyes with you during a scene, you know he's going to challenge you in every way, which is thrilling and terrifying. And it also makes it a true joy because he is so brilliant and spontaneous, and he expects the best out of his co-stars. Ryan is the kind of actor who made me and everyone else he works with better. And I couldn't be more grateful that I've had the chance to work with him. He is also a man of tremendous integrity, and he's a brilliant leader on and off set. But more importantly, he's an incredible husband, father, and friend. I know I've said honored a few times now, but it turns out I don't know that many words. So I'm going to say it again. I really am so honored to be speaking today because I can't think of anyone more deserving than Ryan to have this amazing tribute of a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Ryan, you are a master of what you do, and congratulations on your Critics' Choice Award and your Golden Globe nomination. And if you need any help on your acceptance speech, I won a Stony Award from High Times magazine, so I'm here to help. I'm so excited for what's ahead of you, and I can't wait for the day I get to work with you again on screen. And I'm so happy for your incredibly wonderful and beautiful family and your 2 gorgeous children that I might take home later today. But congratulations again. And Ryan, I love and adore you so much, and I couldn't be prouder to call you my friend. And so thank you for letting me speak today. Thank you, and thank you guys.
Thank you, Anna. Let me acknowledge the chair of the board of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, who's with us today. She is the first dentist to ever chair the chamber in its 95-year history. Please acknowledge Dr. Fariba Kalantari. So, Ryan, the Chamber of Commerce administers the Walk of Fame on behalf of the city of Los Angeles. And the city has created a beautiful resolution here in your honor, acknowledging all of your achievements. And I have been told if you put this in your car window, you won't get a parking ticket, but I can't validate for that. All right. So it's time to hear from our honoree. And so, Ryan, let me just say by final way of introduction that we hereby declare this Ryan Reynolds Day in Hollywood.
Wow. Thank you, Laurent, and the Chamber of Commerce. This is an incredible, this is an incredible moment for me on so many levels. I'm sitting here looking out at so many people I love and respect, and many people who have put me up here as well. So this is just absolutely unbelievable for me on so many levels. I walked down this street actually when I was 15 years old for the very first time with my big brother Patrick, who's sitting right there, and none of this was here. This was a Holiday Inn, believe it or not. And we left our room in the middle of the night to walk down this boulevard, partly because we were curious, but also partly because it was very apparent that the person in the hotel room next door was being murdered. So we were frightened. But we came down here and we walked along this boulevard and we saw all these names and all these legends. And for me to have my name among them now is, it's just beyond anything I could have ever imagined. I always thought that if I got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, that it would be in Burbank. So it's nice that it's here. It's incredible that it's here. I just want to, I'm not supposed to talk long, so I really want to focus on my family, for one. My brothers, Patrick, Terry, Jeffrey, who are here. They're my big brothers. They've taught me everything you'd need to know about love, friendship, unprovoked violence. These guys could, my poor parents in their home, these guys could turn any wall or window into an exit immediately. I want to thank my mom, Tammy, who's here, who's, it baffles me that you have not stabbed all four of us at some point, because Lord knows we deserve it. You have four boys that each and every one of them would give their last drop of blood for you. And I think that speaks less to the character of your boys and more to the character within you. So, it's very true. And you have a son that has worked in show business for over 2 decades, and I've never been in jail or rehab. And I think we both know why that is. So I'm very good at hiding things. I want to thank my wife, Blake, who is sitting right there, who is everything to me. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Second only to this star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Cut me some slack here. You make everything better. I mean, absolutely everything in my life better. You've given us 2 of the most incredible children that I could ever hope to have. You've made me the father of my dreams when I thought I only had fun uncle potential. So thank you. I love you. And the last thing I'll say before I get off this stage is it's a tricky one, about my dad. And he's no longer with us. He never made things easy on anyone, especially himself. But he would have got a real kick out of this. So this is also for him. Yeah, thank you.
All right, it's time to unveil the star. All of our speakers to join us at.
Yeah, great. Do I go down here?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly welcome to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Ryan Reynolds. Straight ahead, please. Oh yeah! Everybody get a foot on that star. There you go. Watch your far right, guys. There we go. Thank you. Straight ahead, folks. Straight ahead. Pivot. She's trying to say pivot. There you go. Guys, right in front. Right in front. Right here. Go down in the middle for me right here. Right here, right here.
One last time, guys.
And right, one more.
All right.
On it, Ryan.
On it, Ryan.
On it, Ryan.
Let Karen do it. She knows how.
Ryan, straight ahead.
Right in the middle, Ryan. Ryan, to your right. Right in front, Ryan. That's it.
Straight ahead.
That's it.
Touch the star, right? Touch it. Look this way.
Right here in the middle.
Ryan, left. Ryan.
Ryan, look right here. Ryan, right in the middle for me. Ryan, look right here.
Straight ahead, Ryan. Ryan, right in front.
Ryan, one more on the left side. You can there, Ryan, Mr. Reynolds on the far left side.
With your family. Oh no, can we get you with such a show? Oh no.
Anything else? Anything else?
That's you act.
Oh, there you go.
Ryan, look up.
Ryan, please.
Are you Ryan on your back?
Don't make them look away from this kid. She's got a few more teeth. Hey, Ryan and Blake.
Ryan, Blake. Training her right.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Straight ahead, everybody.
On your right. Everybody straight ahead.
Straight ahead, please.
Ryan, look up. Ryan, look up.
Stand on the stop. Yes. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Drop the mic. Okay, we got it. We're good. It's okay, sweetheart.
You're really close together.
Can we use the line?
Standing.
Yeah, Blake and Ron. That had to have been the cutest ever. There we go. Beautiful.
On the stop, guys.
Ryan, Blake, right up inside the left.
Right on the stop, guys.
On the stop, right? You guys together on the far left side there.
Ryan on the
And
stop.
Ryan, Blake, right up the Ryan and Blake on the left side there together. Ryan, Blake,
Keep
down
going,
there,
guys.
guys.
Turn a little.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Guys, can you stand Ryan, you go. Guys, over here in the corner. How about you?
Okay, straight ahead.
Ryan, straight ahead.
Hello.
Ryan, Blake.
Hello?
Hey, Johnny, right this way.
Ryan, look at me.
Ryan, Blake, together, guys. Ryan, on your right. Together on your right. Ryan, for the children.
Guys, right here. Looking right in the middle. Blake and Ryan. Looking right in the middle.
Ryan, hold on. Ryan.
Hold the best down. Hold the best down. There you go.
Your wife.
Ryan for Hollywood, right here.
Right in the middle.
Ryan, for the children.
Ryan, down here, please. Down here, please. And Mr. Ryan, right here.
Yes.
Oh, Mom. Ryan, Mom, right here, please. Brother.
Ryan and Mom.
Ryan, together. Ryan, can you just stand with your mother right here, together right here?
And then can we get you guys in the middle?
And then take Mom.
And right here in the middle. Keep coming, keep coming.
Mom, straight on, straight on. There you go.
Ryan, you missed us. Hold on.
Quick photo right in the middle for me, guys.
Ryan on your right.
I'm leaving it to you people, but you won't do anything.
You people? What are you people?
Brothers,
I got her band.
There's 4 boys. I love it.
Spread out of this. Spread out. Spread out. Everybody to the right.
Let's start out straight ahead, guys.
Everybody straight ahead.
And together here.
And everybody right out here.
And when you can, right in front, please. Right here, please.
Right over there. Everybody else to get on the right.
That's one good looking group of men.
Right. Everybody. Guys, right here.
Right in the middle, right?
Would the handsome one look here, please?
Hey guys, one more time right here for me. Right here. Red. Oh no.
And Ryan over on the right side. Get on the star.
Get it, Bob.
Guys, one baby step towards the star.
Come up to the star. Come up to the star.
Right up to your right. And the star. Yeah, guys, to the right. Right on the smile, please. On the right, I'm looking at you. On the right.
On your right. On your right, guys.
Mr. Reynolds, Rick Ferris, right here in the middle. Right another. Can you turn to the left side, guys?
And do you mind the center first? Do you mind the center? Right in the center, please. Right here.
Ryan, Anna. Ryan. To the right, guys.
To the right, guys. On the right.
Getting the lively family.
The lively family. on. Oh, this is just the Reynolds family. Okay.
Did you get some of them on this side?
People on the left. Anna. Over here, peanuts.
Squeeze in.
Hang on, I need a fish eye.
Oh, I can't get that.
All right, everyone. Straight ahead.
Everybody look out!
Right down the middle.
Ryan!
Everybody straight ahead, please.
Ryan!
Everyone.
Ryan!
Ryan.
Everybody right in front,
Over here,
keep this way.
Guys, on your right! Guys, on your right! Everybody on the right!
Are you doing the wave?
Guys, hey, down in, guys, down in. Okay.
Everyone follow Ryan's lead, please.
Slowly I turn.
I'm in the middle now.
Now he looks good. Guys, down here, please, right in front. Sure. Hey, guys.
Ryan, can we do one more with you on the right?
Blake, can I get a quick shot of you and Robin?
Blake, can we get a single fashion?
Fantastic. I bet you it's level.
Hey guys, right here.